Mahan, based on that introduction, can you guess what the topic of conversation was today? Today's public speaking session. Yeah, that's correct. It was the power of silence and how powerful a tool silence can be in terms of addressing a crowd and commanding a room. It's so underrated. People constantly talking. You're expected to talk because silence can be awkward. And most people, I'd say 99% of people see silence as awkward. But if you can not find it awkward, if you can break through that, you're onto something. You're radiating confidence. You're showing that you're unperturbed by that, and there's real power in that. That goes for in lots of different walks of life, in negotiating a deal, say the price, shut up, don't say anything else. Stumbling, constantly saying words, it just shows your nervousness and your uncertainty. I remember when I first initially started teaching, there's times I would walk into a room and just say nothing. And it forces the audience, the class, whoever you're addressing, to just be quiet and meet you where you're at, rather than you trying to meet them where they're at. And then you can address them in a low tone. And it just says, look, I'm in control. I'm in command. Be quiet, shut up sometimes. Over and out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's free. Listen. Yeah. Free. Listen, yo. I'm lonelier than I've ever been, questioning why my associates were never friends. Yeah. Then JD becomes my medicine, and Ray and his nephew become my brethren. This feeling's nowhere in the dictionary, cause I'm addicted to the pain and the addiction scary. I'm 26, my mother's urging me to think of marriage, but it's my mum and dad's divorce that probably did the damage. You see, the problem is I love my missus, I throw her kisses, but I feel my heart is disappearing. And when I make her cry, I kinda get embarrassed, cause she deserves the kind of romance ladies get in Paris. But when love becomes a competition, I'm telling all these other chicken heads a bunch of fiction. Because they saw the mirth, they want to listen, but they don't hear a word I say, and that's the contradiction. Yeah, look, I don't believe in healthy victims, but I believe that all the tears I've cried are self-inflicted. I'm relieved that all the years I've tried, I'm edging nearer, and my blurry dreams of fame are slowly getting clearer. While the recession may be damaging, I'm always losing money, call it lazy handling. And it's embarrassing, I can't afford my Sky bill, so I feel a certain hate for David Cameron. Prime display of Tory governing, but what else would you expect from Tory governments? Trying to make the rich rich and the poor poor. Student protesters hopeless on all fours. But I can't pretend I didn't know, but like most of ethnic citizens, I didn't vote. And in doing that, I didn't hope. The reason when I got my grades that I just didn't glow. Look, in this nation full of pessimistics, can't even take the biscuit cause we never get the biscuit. It's like the glass is never ever full, it's always empty when they try to pour, I bet they missed it. And it won't improve unless they fix it. But everybody wants to talk so no one ever listens. Everybody wants to solve so hope it's ever distant. Cause we're in dangerous hands now, Edward Scissors. And while I text my missus, I'm probably with a link, and possibly his dirty thoughts that I'm considering. I guess my moral code requires some configuring. My boys and I are growing up, now we're on different things. Cause mics are making P, and P is moving low. But while they're having fun, I'm probably in the studio. Another number one for real, but I won't hold my breath. But I'll persist in writing bars and there's no going left. Yes, and the public can be condescending, cause I'm no longer into beef, but it's still on the menu. My brother wants me off the streets, but I can't seem to leave it. And plus my girl thinks that I'll cheat, so I need another venue. So I reside at home, it's only fair. Wondering if it was Gordon Brown or Tony Blair that really effed us up by making it so lonely here. I wish the only thing receding was my lonely hair. And shout out to Timmy because he showed me clear. He told me fear no man in here, he made that solely clear. I wanna turn the other cheek, but I can't really find it, because this eye for an eye thing has kinda left me blinded. So while I'm Stevie wondering, is hating on each other really just a London thing? Or maybe it's a global issue. If true then that explains what's happening in Congo, then you see I'm on this thing, but you ain't heard my best. I ain't achieved my goals in life, so yeah, I'm scared of death. I always stand up for my rights and don't regret my wrongs. And yeah, I stand up for my boys, I say no cheers were left. Cause I refuse to be a lonely failure. So I do this for the youth, I'm a Lola Taylor. Now you're listening to 3D.
Wrong place, wrong time, not gonna beat me.
Thank you very much. I love live, make some noise. Thank you very much.
Hello. Yes. Right. So, on the way back from public speaking session, I thought I'd share with you once again the topic of focus in the session. And the topic of focus today was pacing. Pacing when public speaking. That could be ambiguous actually, because you could have pacing as in movement, walking up and down, pacing, which is also good, not to just stand in one place. But what I'm actually discussing is pacing as in the pace at which you choose to speak. Really important, and what that says and what bearing that has on the message you're trying to deliver. So think about people that you know that might speak really quickly. They're always speaking really fast, and you don't really pause for much, and they don't really think or reflect much, and then the message that sends and what that sounds like, that makes it sound like they are very hurriedly trying to finish what they're saying. It generally speaking shows a lack of confidence in themselves, because it's clear that they're uncomfortable, they don't like the limelight. Whereas somebody that speaks, really slowly, uses pauses, thinks about what they're going to say next, ensures that their dictation and that their enunciation is spot on and precise, that usually exudes an air of confidence about them. But again, there's a time and place for how you want to pace yourself when speaking. One of my clients that I'm working with, a young lady who she tends to speak really quickly all the time, and then she wonders why some of the people that she's her audience are not quite giving her the attention that she craves. So yeah, think about the pace that you're speaking at and the effect that has on what you're trying to say. Fun facts before I go. Studies suggest that women are generally more attracted to men that speak slowly and pronounce their words really clearly. Again, maybe because it shows confidence. A bit of food for thought. Over and out.
Holding on, trying to be somebody, but it won't be long before you need somebody. Holding on, trying to be somebody, but it won't be long before you need somebody.
Yeah. Free. D. Listen. Product of my environment? Nah. Feel like a tiger in the lion's den. And so I'm trying to earn my stripes. I aim to tell the truth but made my bed, and so I lie in it. I try to pretend like I'm a warrior, but really I'm a warrior. Apologize for all my wrongs, but could be sorrier. I told them please don't shoot the messenger, so where I'm from they'll stab the courier. Yeah. And I really doubt that it's coincidental. I've got a one-track mind with no instrumental. Remember times when I drive and had no means for petrol, still I'm showing off like it's mine when I know it's a rental. Going so mental like my screws loose, when every situation feeling like a lose-lose. 2-2s, I see my friends and my foes, but as of late I really couldn't tell you who's who.
Excuse me, my friend, I think I might have hit my head. Excuse me, my friend, I don't remember who I am. Cause I'm holding on, trying to be somebody, but it won't be long before I need somebody. Forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness, asking for forgiveness.
I got them flows to make the lava melt, but constantly I ask myself if I've got what it takes to make it in this blasted world of my heart. I felt to ask for help. Working class, but working hard is what I class myself. Shit. alpha male but feel like half a male. That's why I give my youngers drive, ain't got no car for sale. If what goes around comes around, I need a map of karma. Cause all these roundabouts have got me stuck in traffic. Father Lord, I have the Prada, but I know what I would rather have. I mean the thing's worth more than any style of Prada bag. Education for my girl and for my son, a chance to grow up in the world much different to what his father had. Yeah, and life is feeling like a lose-lose. Get wavier than the blues choose. I see my friends and my foes, but as of late I really couldn't tell you who's you.
Be my friend, I think I might have hit my head. Excuse me, my friend, I don't remember who I am. Cause I'm holding on, trying to be somebody. But it won't be long before I need somebody. Forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness, asking for
Hey, for the purpose of consistency, we're back with another public speaking take. Right, so the focus of today's session was using anecdotes while speaking. Now, if you're anything like me, when I was younger, I used to think antidotes and anecdotes were the same things. No, an antidote is like some sort of cure for an illness. An anecdote, which is what we're talking about, that's a short story when you're speaking, right? So really powerful to use stories when you're speaking. People respond to them so much better. I remember when I was addressing a crowd one time, a crowd of kids, I was kind of like teaching them maths, and they couldn't care less, weren't interested. And then I switched it up a bit. I started talking about a time where I went to a shop and I was ripped off by the shopkeeper because I didn't know how to like count up pennies and coins or whatever. Now, a wise man once said, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. Some of it was true, most of it wasn't. But the way they completely switched and paid attention after that, completely different. So try to use a short, relevant story when you're speaking to a crowd. It draws them in, it evokes emotion from them, makes them pay attention a lot more, and helps them to remember. Yo, All Round TV, you're locked into 3D right now, yeah? Big. I'm gonna spit a little something for you from the Evolution of Free mixtape. That's my mixtape. You can get that at www.3d.com. But we'll talk about that later, yeah? Listen, listen. My girl just left me, but I don't need her, man. I'm feeling lost, boy. No Peter Pan. To tell tools to bring my noodles and can of coke grinding, but I'm not quite there. Antelope. I'm not a fan of dope, but I feel like getting high. I want the dough, no longer happy with just getting by. The good die young, fuck it, there's no telling why. I guess that means you're bad once you're over 25, right? I raise my bottle with 1,000 questions, analysing Deji's death and feeling mild aggression. I send each child a blessing when I say a little prayer, wondering if when we die we really disappear. I'm tired of stressing, man, I'm tired of my overdrafts always being over the limit. The bankers know it's hard, but still they overcharge. This shit is so bizarre, bad news always comes in twos, call this Noah's Ark. My tears will flood the world and F it will just start again. I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I lost the cardigan. Yeah. The machine swallowed my cardigan. The Fed just stopped me, no insurance, took my car again. And I taunt myself with ultimatums, cause I have to make it before I die. I can't resort to waiting. Slowly changing, only God sees all my alterations. Altercations got me saying psalms, it's all verbatim. Like the Lord is my shepherd, man. God, can you please make me a better man? On my knees and I ask the Lord's forgiveness, but she's on her knees and I ask his hoe for headers with no protection. Craving for a lifestyle that I know is so pretentious. Moving around from club to club, call me Bolo Zenden. Remember when I saved my pennies for that polo sweater? But all the man then clocked it's fake, they should have cloned it better. LOL now, the ting had 3 legs. I've seen headstrong guys turn into weed heads. Start living dead wrong lives, end up on street dead. See, they were headstrong, but they had weak legs, yeah. Which means they couldn't even stand their ground. When it comes to beef, I only hesitate to stand around. Tell them bring the mans around, I'll even bring the camera out. Best in any weight category, call this pound for pound. We'll go round for round and I ain't even Mayweather. Knocking heavyweights like I don't even weigh more. Only heavyweights, dude, I don't even play feather. Let these little fuckers meet the father. Gaylord. Cheer. All round TV. Watch out for them, yeah? It's 3D. Yeah, make sure you cop that mixtape, The Evolution of Free. www.free-d.com, yeah? Peace.
My dad's dying in Jamaica. The phone call said dad's got cancer. Dying.
Oh, man.
I'll go into Portugal. And to him, like, I don't think I can play in this game. Explain what's happening. Listen, do it for your dad.
Okay.
What other team talk do you need?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't.
So, on the Sunday, I played like a man possessed. I was on flames. Remember, I haven't done as much training as I want to. But I was on flames. The way I was pressing, man, they looked scared. End up winning 1-0, Weatherall header, stay up. And then when I got in the change room, this is why he's a proper man. Whispered in my ear, he's gone, that's for your dad.
How to be an MC.
Sure.
You're now listening to A-Rod Music.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's okay, man. Yeah.
For an hour or two.
Only for an hour, man.
Here with you.
Free. I found this little instrumental. It made me think of all the people that's been instrumental in my life, and up to now I show no gratitude. I wasn't being rude, but if I was, then please don't think I meant to. Yeah, it made me think of Malcolm and of Martin. It gave me dreams by any means and made me proud of dark skin. It helped me wipe away my tears. I slowly started laughing until I thought about the poor and wondered how they're starving. See, they're living hard while some are Microsoft, but hope will shine the brightest anytime the lights are off. Pause. It made me question all the answers given and made me realize that pain is just a part of living. Shit. I asked my God, I'll never ask religion. At times it's similar to asking gifts from Father Christmas, cause they're never seen, it makes you doubt their presence. I wonder which of them has got a larger wish list. Yeah. See, at times my life is ocean deep, but what your soul can sow, then definitely your soul will reap. And the truth is I'm not known to preach, but know you fall for anything if something that you don't believe. Politicians never wanna listen. They fail to see the light, I guess they got that tunnel vision. I blame the cameraman, it's not the cameraman. If home is where the heart is, I'm a caravan. The world ain't black and white, there's often segregation. I've seen it for myself, I'm second generation. Been beaten black and blue, it's due to being black, and I believe that that's a massive price to pay for decent education. Yeah, cause in Niger I'm not Nigerian, and when I'm here I'm not an Englishman. Black British, so I'm not from where my mother's from. I'm even struggling to understand my mother tongue. Yeah. Still I tell her hate I'm family. I tell her prick my bite here if you didn't hear. Shit, I only understand aggressive words. I guess that it's a lesson learned of one I've learned from living here. Won't live in fear, my mother's struggle is my inspiration. And when I think of her, it makes me think of patience. I think of aspirations that she had for me and how they'd all amount to nothing if I ever flopped and didn't make it. So I grind harder, making sacrifices. And I got rid of so-called friends that gave me bad advice. It's almost like they wanna see me fail. My problems getting way too much to count them in detail. It's like a bag of rice. And anytime I think the grass just might be greener, I think grass won't even feed them in the third world. That's a crisis. So I'm alright, yeah, I'm alright. Black boy looking at them images like that's not Christ. Nah, I'm going too deep. Now all my fans are saying free, you're only 2D. Shit, and so I feel I lost the whole dimension. On Twitter trying to figure how to get a low dimensions. My girl reminding me I haven't been a man, cause I'm trying to chase my dreams so I can grab it with my hands. So I've hardly been at home, so she says the kids are missing me. At least the kids ain't missing, see, like Madeline McCann. I say, I'd be a coward if I ran, so I stay and hope one day I'll trade this gravel with the sand. Nah, I ain't saying that I'm Wonder Man, I just wonder, man. Sure.
Alright, so the thing is, yeah, like most of the tunes I make are like proper serious, and this is the most unserious tune I've ever made. So yeah, I just thought it needed that unserious video. But what I really want to know is, can you read the captions, like the lyrics, or are they going by too quickly?
Okay. Tell the label, fuck a new deal. They design me, don't know who will. These times trying to find me, that's a new kill. This girl says she likes me, but I leave still. Sleeping in the bed like I'm Drew Hill. Till she asks me what I do feel. Can't get too comfy like it's 2-0. Next go win, yeah, next go's crucial. Carrying my race like an athlete. You ain't got drive, take a backseat. Meanwhile, I can take you there like a taxi. Couple clubs got me banjo, no Ashley. No diversity, don't act me. I'm a black boy, where to bash me. As a black boy, can't catch me.
I already know that I'm flames on gas me.
Not gonna lie, still I got a couple problems though. Got free cause I can't stop them, bro. Now I get fried more often. Trying to get stone cold feet Austin stone. Been a few fakes but we lost them.
Oh.
Imposters, things didn't.
Street lamps and days where we used to chase the ice cream vans. Not a worry in this life we ran just to get up to the sounds of the ice cream van. Go slow, stay safe, play ball where there's no ball games. Go slow, stay safe, play ball where there's no ball games. So it's either 1988 or 89 I moved to England with my picky head. It was Nigel this, chose this instead. Me, Timmy, mummy and dad lived in a single bed, so we couldn't live with them. So they moved me and Timmy out to Gills, North London. Shit was getting tough. I was only 4 years old, so didn't get it much. Single white woman, 7 kids in total, 10 of us. It's hard to paint, can't let it rust. There was hardly any space, wasn't safe. Yeah, something like tetanus. Tetanus, girl there, she was getting touched. I wonder why I didn't say nothing. That's my first thought when the pains come. Literally, I wonder what she thinks of when she thinks of me. Probably why the fuck I didn't say nothing. That's my first thought when the pain's coming. I'm always getting caught when the rain's coming. Deal with same shit and never change plumbing. Married to the game, but the game's done him. He ain't saying nothing, now that's saying something. Bro, I stopped believing in coincidences, cause someone has to influence these influences. I'm trying to do my thing, no time for interventions. Mommy told him leave him, only way that he'll grow independent. Big sun setting on a small horizon. I'm dealing with my traumas, getting traumatizing. I'm calling God, telling him I'm bored of riding, calling with no caller ID. But that's what happens when the rich and the poor divided. Bro, I saw them hiding. Boris Biden bullshit, bruv, that's all the lies. It's harder not to judge when the court arrives. Jury have you sentenced, you ain't budging till you're 45. Running riot by the high street lamps and days where we used to chase the ice cream vans.
Not a worry in this life we ran just to get up to the sounds of the ice cream van. Go slow, stay safe, play ball where there's no ball games. Go slow, stay safe, play ball where there's no ball games. That's life.
No lies told, now this a true story. Nah, something similar to Blue Story. The scenes that I seen, they were too gory. What did living in a two-story do for me? And if I'm being honest, I don't do touring. I never rated Boris, thought I knew Corbyn. Many might have heard, just a few saw him. Boy meets world, yeah, I'm the new Corey. Boy meets world, yeah, I'm the new Corey. But no Topanga fam. Look, more time, catch me high on trees like a orangutan. Day one, been a lost boy, yelling bangarang. I'm yelling bangarang, Peter. Look, I never had my dad around me. First bad memory was when I was running about 3. Can you blame me? Tell me why you're mad at me for. These days I'm getting sick of love. They try to take something when you give a fuck, so I don't give a fuck. A fox, no Vivica. I'm telling women they're the reason that they killed Shiva Russ. I mean killed chivalry. Still wonder what she thinks of when she thinks of me. Probably why the fuck I didn't say nothing. That's my first thought when the pain's
That's my
come.
trauma.
That's my first thought when the pain's
That's
come.
my trauma. Trauma.
That's my first thought when the pain's
That's my
come.
trauma.
Literally. I wonder what she thinks of when she thinks of me. Probably why the fuck I didn't say nothing. That's my first thought when the pain's coming. Running right by the high street lamps, them days where we used to chase the ice cream van. Not a worry in this life we ran just to get up to the sounds of the ice cream van. Go slow, stay safe, play ball where there's no ball games. Go slow, stay safe, play ball where there's no ball games. That's life.
Three, two, one, go.
And again. And again. One more time. Come on. Kind of going around the streets now, just finding out a bit about what people want to do in their future, what young people want to do in their lives and stuff like that. Before we get to that, I've got a few challenges. Give me some quicker, so it's gonna be like this. 3, 2, 1, and she sells seashells by the seashore, but the seashell she sells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore, but the seashell. Bro, what the? You got this, alright?
Yeah.
When you're ready. She sells seashells by the seashore, but the seashell she sells by the seashore. Yeah?
She sells seashore by the seashore, but the seashell she sells never seen shore.
Good. At one time, I'm gonna count you in. Ready? So, 3, 2, 1, and.
She sells seashells by the seashore, but the seashell she sells never seen shore.
It needs to be quicker. 3, 2, 1, and.
She sells seashells by the seashore, but the seashell she sells never seen shore. She sells seashells by the seashore, but the seashell.
Can you rap?
Seashells by the seashore.
Yeah?
Seashells by the seashore. I'll try number one. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck for woodchuck?
Oh, that's easy.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck then?
How much wood would a
On the beat.
How much wood? Oh my god, man.
3, 2, 1, go.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck?
If a woodchuck chuck. How much? It's hard, right? It's hard. Alright, no worries. Well done. First challenge down is hat.
Fat.
Cat.
Sat.
Fat.
Fat.
Mat.
Cat.
Someone say cat? No, I like that. Splat.
Cat.
Ooh. I'm struggling, you know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm done.
You want it.
I'll let you start this time. Hey, what we doing in the classroom?
I'm watching myself in the classroom.
I'm looking at a shelf in the classroom.
I'm feeling like a shelf in the classroom.
I'm feeling kind of stealth in the classroom.
Kick him out of the classroom. Kick him out of the classroom.
Hey, but what we doing in the classroom? Listen, you are such a good sport. Give me your email address. I'm still going to send you that laptop. So let me ask you, do you think the society prefers music
or does music influence society? Which way around do you think?
It could be a mix of both, but from where I'm from and from the school I go to, I think music influences society.
Okay.
So let's say there's like a drill music, people are gonna like start following that, they're gonna get influenced by it.
Okay.
So some people say it's a bad influence, but I don't know. I just think it's the way you go by it.
Have you thought about what you want to do in the future? Okay. Do you think investing more and giving more money to like youth programs would reduce like gang membership and crime and stuff like that?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah? So is it society that influences music or music that influences society? What would you think? Fair enough. Yeah. Would guaranteed jobs for young people reduce crime?
You know what, that's a bit of a hard one because some people would most likely be like, oh, these are my friends that I would leave for a job, but I think so, yeah, it would.
Okay, yeah. Amazing. Do you think individuals choose crime or does society push them towards it? So do you think that, let's say somebody didn't have a lot of money, that might be a reason why they do crime, or do you think that person just chooses it because they want to?
You have people that they go through something, whatever, they think they should go through that. When you're like by yourself,
The rhyme saying in the classroom. Now watch this. Let's say I started the rhyme and I said I'm having so fun in the
Entourage.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Mikey Joe made this.
If me and T didn't fall out right before the second mixtape dropped, then I would have blown. Think about the life that I could have known. Skeletons in closets, yeah, it's full of bones. Think of all the heights and all the flights that I should have flown. Imagine all the cities that I should have seen. Man, I dream of what could have been. Scheming on the queens, all the beans that I would have creamed. Tick-ting, half Suriname, half Sudanese. Probably make her get down to her knees. Give me brain, give me 2 degrees. Brothers moving greasy, I don't do degrees. Stop getting trims at Ali's bar because it's full of thieves. If Fred had done the same, then he would have lived. Nah, fuck it, I ain't good at this. Brothers take the piss cause they're full of shit. If we saw the fucking finish line, then we would have dipped. The Deji didn't make it, but he could have ran. Yeah, he could have, man. Wish I could bring him back like a boomerang. If I fixed up, I would have played in league. But no one ever really had no faith in me. Peak one up, we had to stay in freeze. It was me, one mic, and amazing T. Young and dumb and we were wasting peas. Now we're grown and we're saving G's. Post-Cold Wars trying to make ends meet. When you see me, you're Summer Laken, please. Stressed though, heart on my sleeve, fuck the dress code. Keep a little, have to let the rest go. But true say, every little helps like it's Tesco. I do say, live a little, that's manifesto. Cause I didn't lose, man, I vexed though. That's a bitch move, I'm a retto. To my face, act like we're smooth, I'm perplexed, bro. Look, babe, if I didn't love you, then I would've ducked. Think of all the other chicks I could've fucked. I tried my best just to be good enough, but good enough just wasn't good enough. If I got caught, I could've did time. Locked up, inside, I fucked up. Big time, more time is feeling like I'm pushing on the incline. These times, try connect the dots like it's pinstripe. Brothers made their bed, then it's king size. You forgotten yours, but I bring mine. More time these women gold digging on a landmine. Blow up. It's never funny when the gang signs throw up and you gotta watch your back like it's a pantomime show. Life moves fast, so I don't have to drive slow. They're like, where did he come from? That's Cotton Eye Joe. That's Cotton Eye Joe. Where did he come from? That's Cotton Eye Joe. They're like, where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? That's Cotton Eye Joe. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ooh. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ooh. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ooh. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ooh.
Mikey Joe made this.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
The Entourage.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ooh. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ooh. Look out the window, I really wish it wouldn't rain today. I'm suffering, take the pain away. Making it just day to day, insane, ain't there a saner way? Mum said don't just pray to pray, cause God don't ever take a break. See, mommy was amazing grace, I say all that I say to say. Mum, you didn't really give me hugs and kisses. And every Christmas how you did it was just none of your business. Never too affectionate, but trust, I felt it from a distance. And you didn't move no man in house to give us competition. Mum, I remember those resounding years. The time you fought with dad, got home, sat back and just broke down in tears inside. I know you found it weird to even try to define those fears. Headaches every day, can't even sleep cause in your mind you're scared. Mum, you were my queen but cleaning offices. Putting on a smile but deep inside you're feeling opposite. Emotions about to fly, you had to cry to keep on top of it. Shit gets hard to swallow like an esophagus. The fuck is this, Mum? Look. You didn't really give me hugs, but I knew that you loved me. You didn't really give me hugs, but I knew that you loved me. You didn't really give me hugs, but I knew that you loved me. You didn't really give me hugs, but as for love, you never mentioned it. In turn, I ain't affectionate. Usually after sex I dip, be lucky if she gets a kiss, cause mommy didn't give me hugs, so how can you expect that shit? I know them sort of feelings campaign like an election year. But mum, in a way you taught me innovation. The way we used to run and hide away from immigration. Knowing one false move we'd be back on the plane tonight. You wanted me to stay inside at times, that was our main divide. Cause I was gone, yeah, more time I was missing. But you gave me beats to keep me tough and try and instill some discipline. More chance of getting beaten than a hugging or a kissing. But you made sure I had eaten, though you were tired like your Michelin, Mum. And it's different because we weren't like them other families, things were different with us. They say ignorance is bliss, if it ain't blissful it's dumb. That's why it's more than hugs and kisses that I'm giving you, Mum. Mum, now I've got my own, I've got a changed perspective. Now you weren't perfect, but at least you get an A for effort. Weren't really into all the hugging or the kissing, but I knew your love was always unconditional, Mum. You didn't really give me hugs, but I knew that you loved me. You didn't really give me hugs, but I knew that you loved me. You didn't really give me hugs, but I knew that you loved me. You didn't really give me hugs, but there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand.
Studio session, I need the exact same energy,
trust me.
the exact same sound, the exact same music.
Does have a speech?
And I will download it, and I'll pay for it. Period.
Let me say something.
Let's give it up for free.
Any speech?
Yeah, honestly, I appreciate everyone that voted. It's a pleasure to be here. Please. Oh, what, you trying to make me perform again? Do you know what, I might as well. I'm going to do this one for these. Immigrant point. Bro, they said it was long for me. Would either be the knife or the gun for me. I launched my own company. Something not a motherfucker bang a gun for me, please. The way I came up. Big man, look at what the pain's done.
Look at that.
I'm living comfortably. Something not a motherfucker bang a gun for me, please. They never check for me. Real talk must be off respectfully. That's why I ain't really got respect for you. If you ain't fucking me, you don't got a check for me, please. The way I came up, it wasn't the same, bro. Young and reckless were ducking and diving danger. Brought up with a strange love. They made us some animals who couldn't tame us. Oh, please. Now we're wealthy. Would they be round there as much if the dough fees? Too many man at a touch, I've seen a whole heap. Playing to survive, now we weren't getting